Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Entrepreneur's Corner with yours truly and my co-host here. We do this every Wednesday so we can bring you guys valuable information about the business and how you can get started and share success stories here with you guys. If you're new to my page, I'm Dolmati. I'm an online business owner and I also work full time as a weaver at a manufacturing company where we design and make curtain fabrics. And I'm based here in Cambridge, Ontario, Canada. Um, my co host, go ahead.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're tuning from. If those don't know me, my name is Senadu. I live in Ontario, Canada. I'm a mom of one son, and I'm finance professional, and also proud digital business owner and a mentor.
Awesome, awesome. And as you guys know, I posted yesterday that we're having our special guest on here who will share her journey with you guys today. And hope you guys find value from what she will be sharing from her story. So I'll let Yassi here. She's from Toronto. I'll let her, share her a little bit about herself.
Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. I'm Jessie. Well, my name is Yesenia, but everyone knows me as Jessie. I'm a nurse by professional, but I'm also, I start my online digital business owner at these two beautiful ladies with me today. I'm original from Cuba, but I live in Ontario, Canada. And yeah, that's a little bit of my background. Just for you guys having a little bit of idea, I just went to this online business because I was looking for flexibility, on time and spend more time with my family. So if you are connected and if you are looking for the same thing, just keep connected. We have a little bit of nuggets for you. And thank you so much to all the viewers for watching us today.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you. Short and sweet. I like that.
Yes.
Okay, thanks for sharing that. And we're getting into the question. Why did you choose this online business rather than something offline?
Well, I would say that like in the beginning, let's just start with this, guys. I was not looking for a business. I was looking just for an extra income, a second job. That was my whole thought process at that time. So maybe you guys don't know, so I'm a nurse. I was a new graduate, and that was 20. I finished 2019, and in 2020, COVID started.
Mhm.
So it was a perfect moment for me to start my journey as a nurse. I love helping people. So right away, I thanks to to the COVID, in comparison to other people, I was able to get a job right away. But that's not the reality to everyone. No, a lot of people lost their job thanks to like COVID. So, but when I got my job, they were just temporary. There was a lot of opportunity for nurses, but there was a lot of temporary. Nothing like to stay. And a lot of my coworkers, I was a new nurse. I was just with one job. I didn't want to do too many things at the same time because I was like curious. But I was like, oh my gosh, what about if I make a mistake? I'm a new nurse. Things happen. So, but I start noticing that a lot of workers, a lot of nurses, healthcare workers, they were temporary, but they have 2 to 3 jobs. So I started seeing myself doing the same thing because to as a temporary or part time, you didn't have the enough hours, so it was really hard to get like the good money to pay the bills. So you had to have 2 to 3 jobs to
Mhm.
supplement that. So I was like, I may need to do the same that I'm doing. So I was like, oh my gosh. But I was a little bit nervous because I didn't want to do like another nursing career. So I started looking for another job. And then I started realizing that like what were my options. So I started looking around, and as I said before, I never thought about like owning a business. I was just looking for a second job. So I'm really glad that now I'm my CEO. I have my own business. So that's the good opportunity. But just one of the reasons when the business was presented, I started seeing guys. I started looking at one of my coworkers. She's an old lady, a little bit of Filipino old lady, and she was always talking about her online business, and I always see her like taking pictures and doing things, and I was like, wait a minute, what these ladies doing? So I started getting curious about the online space. So I started watching her, and I have to ask. It got to the point that I have to ask, hey, what are you doing? Because on my mind was like, well, if this lady that is not as young I am, like can do this online, I can find something doing something online. So I started like having that curiosity, like
Mm-hmm.
how to do something online. But one of the things that when I started doing my research and I started looking around, that I realized it was that first of all, the difference from let's see a traditional business to an online business. Let's start from the first, like the startup cost
Mm-hmm.
was so much lower. So I was like, huh, interesting. Like that mind is like, oh, well, I cannot own a coffee shop because you have to have a location, you have to have inventory, and you have to have all of that. But I can start my online business from home and it went way cheaper. So I was like, well, this make sense, eh? Was so much cheaper in comparison to a traditional business. So that's one something that it came up. I don't have to be worried about rent, inventory, staff, any of that. So second thing on my like, if you guys start watching me on my Facebook, I always say take notes. I always have notes and things around. So I started doing my thing that I do, but I start noticing that it's a little bit of flexibility, in comparison to my business, comparison to my nursing career. I
Mm-hmm.
was in charge of my hours, I was part-time. They were like, you have to be on your phone waiting for that extra chef to pick up chef, and then you were working one day in days, then the other day as a part-time you were working afternoon, and then you were working overnight, or you were doing 12 hours, 16 hours. I couldn't pick up I can pick up my hours, but I didn't have flexibility. So that start making, how do I say, like I start making a little bit of barrier with my family, with my husband. Like I barely was seeing him because I was working a lot, because I was making good money. So when you start making good money, you as a 9 to 5 worker, that's how we program to think, no? I need to make more money, to have the things. So I started picking up, but I was not at home at all. I was not creating that time with my husband. And I start noticing that I need that flexibility. Yes, we all need the money, but what about if I can get the money, but at the same time have time with my husband? So that's what I was thinking. So for everyone that have a little bit of idea, and I would just give one more note that I talk was like the of oh sorry guys, my English is not the best. My offline, like, how do you say that? I can take my business everywhere. I can travel, have my business with me, on check on my business, contact with people. I can go back to Cuba, and I just need my internet connection. Like I can be at work as a nurse, getting paid my 9 to 5, and I can on my break connect with people, like answer questions. So that's when I realized that this business is for me. So that's what I started noticing what offer me in comparison to my 9 to 5. And yes, after I did research, I probably this lady is going to tell you, like, you need to do your research. I register in my co-workers web link, the Filipino lady, and I saw the good opportunity, the good nuggets, and I say yes. I mean, where do I sign? Tell me. Doesn't matter. So yes, so that's how I start my online business in comparison to other business. and that's my journey, and that was my thinking, my process thoughts. Why did you guys? What were yours? I don't know.
I know, like for me, like you mentioned, you weren't looking for something online. I was looking for something to make extra, and then this business fell into my lap. And like you said, like a lot of the points that you said are like similar to mine. It like it makes it easier. You don't have to go through that process if you're doing something offline. I'm not saying offline business are bad, but for me personally, it works because I don't have to go through that process of, like you said, finding a place, having to pay rent, having inventory. I don't have to do that. I can work my full-time job and still focus on my business at the same time. So a lot of the things that you said are similar to mine. And this is why we say in online you find so many like-minded people, because we connect because of the same similar reasons. Maybe not all the same reasons, but similar reasons. Yeah. What about you, Sadadu?
I just want to add actually something what Yassine said. First off, I have a great respect for nurses. I have I work closely because I work in the hospital for 17 years, and I witness how the nurses work, the long shift. Some days they don't even have time, believe me, to eat their lunch. They are burnt out. We think sometimes, it's a great job. You saving life, taking care of people. People are, sick and this and that. But at the same time, you forget about your health, your family. You have family home waiting for you after 14 hours shift to come and cook and feed them. So uh, I have great, great respect. At the same time, those smart nurses like you who start looking, something different, start thinking about yourself and your family. So what can I provide them? What can I give them? Whether it's your time or whether whatever it is, right? So those who chooses online business, there's a background. There's a background somewhere. I
That's
can hear you.
okay. Go ahead. That's okay.
Okay. Uh, so I admire, those nurses who are looking for beyond, they're looking, for looking after for their family. My main I always talk about this. I tried, like you guys, many traditional business. As I say, I'm in finance. I had tax business I was doing during my early young age when I had my son was very young. The reason is I tried so many different traditional businesses just to stay home with my son, because when I was working full time, and at the time I was a single mom, so it was very challenging to be there for him. Because of that, I lost so many, precious time with my son. So I tried MLM. I tried selling herbal products, but I also had retail store, from one full-time job to my business. During the daytime, I have someone working for you, and then as soon as I finish my 9 to 5, I go to my store. But they all ended up, giving me that long hours I was avoiding. So it didn't work. So the time was also, my son was teenager, so it's like very crucial age to leave him home alone. And mommy's out there, working 16, 17 hours. And I don't know what's going on when he's out. So I shut down everything because, I said, okay, I'll concentrate this full-time job for now. Because in my time when I had my son, there's no such thing online business, or there's no such this opportunity. So guys out there, parents, today you have very, very golden opportunity. So take advantage of it. Even if you are skeptical, Just give it a chance. We all three of us here, that's what we did. One simple click to somebody's website change our life. Gave me that time I was looking for. For me, it wasn't even the money. I was making decent income. Later on, when I was married, my husband was making. We have combined really good income, but it wasn't the income was issue. It was the time was the issue. So whatever is important in your life, believe me, take that leap of faith and click that someone's website, wherever came across in your feed or wherever. Just do it. Believe me, you will thank us because we all here because of that.
Thanks, Coach Parlita, for watching us.
Hi, Polita. Thank you for watching.
That's amazing, Senator. Thank you, for sharing your side of it too. We all like came from these stories is what created our journey here in the online space.
Mhm.
Okay, we'll move to the next question. How do you find it balancing work and your business?
I was just reading it, no? I say that came with time, um, honestly. In the beginning, I thought I wasn't able, when I start like I say yes to the business, I start my business, and I say, oh my gosh, I start like, all this pop-up came out to your mind. Can I do this? You start like not believing in yourself. Oh my gosh, I don't know nothing about this. How can I do this? So I start like doubting myself in the beginning, and that's true. And that will happen to anyone that doesn't have any idea what to do online. But then as you start realizing you start realizing what's important, is you have a goal, and it's not about having time, to pluck up on the business or to do something. It's about making time for it. You start training yourself, like the same thing that they train us at work, and you need 50 minutes for work. I sorry, you need 15 minutes for break, and then you need 45 minutes for lunch, and then you just have to pee. You go to the toilet twice a day. You start training. You start training your body about it. Your mind and everything, and that's how you do when you're with your own business. But the most important thing is that, like, is what truly matter, because you have a goal. It's something that you want to achieve, and that what is that? What I don't like. I think that's what we all want in the future. No, we want to have financial freedom and financial time, so we can have those special moments with our family. So then you realize that you start realizing that you don't need that much time. You can with too much technology, like everything is going online, because it's just how amazing it is, how important it is, and how it's saving time. you know you can program your videos, whatever it have to be. But the thing is that we have a proven system, in our business. We have the training, we have the automate out. I never said know how to
Okay.
say that word. Automation. Okay, keep with me. And we have the training, and it's video based, and you can have it in your own language. We're updating, and we have the training that is better for you. And when you start realizing that, that's the best part, because then you start saying, oh, I can just have 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there. And we all shaking on our phones. We are like contacting with people or whatever and whatnot, and we can spend those time to focus, in our business as well. Um and then you start realizing that you're not trading more hours for money, because it's not just a side job. It can become even more. You are earning at the same time. When you start realizing that you have 5 minutes to make a post, or you have 5 minutes to connect with someone, and that convert in money, and you start receiving your check, you found your time, and you start balancing. You know what is important, and it's something that is not happening right away. It's something that you grow, it's something that you learn and you cultivate. It's like, let's be real. Anything that's telling you, look, okay, tomorrow you're going to be a millionaire, guys, that's not true. To become millionaire, you have to work, you have to put your work, and you have to put your effort, because money, if it's something similar, money comes and money go, and it's not real, guys, it's not real. We have to start working smarter and no harder, and that's the most important thing, like even the 9 to 5 works, they're all doing online, they're doing skip the dishes, they're doing advertising online. Like, if they are doing and they are the main corporation, why we cannot do it? Like, why couldn't I do this from the front of your home? Like, today I'm off at work, and guys, I'm here, I'm connecting with people, I'm showing what this business is about. It's not hard, and it's not about flexibility. And I'm doing it right now, drinking my coffee and my water. It's the same thing. Like, you're not changing too much your routine, you're just taking whatever you're doing at the same time, and you're putting that same amount of time and same amount of effort to your business, and you're creating yourself an streaming income. So it's no brainer, it's like a 2 plus 2 is 4. Come on, guys. You're doing like, I don't know how well I can say that. Yes, it'll get a little bit to get used to it, because I never thought about owning a business, but you learn. We provide that. Our business platform provide that, and you learn everything, and you keep learning every time, and that's amazing, no?
Yep, definitely.
Very true.
Like, yeah, you have to find that time within. It is challenging at the beginning, and I was overwhelmed too at the beginning when I started too, because now, yes, I add something to my daily life, something that I have to focus on, because I chose that because I want to have a better future. But at the same time, it was overwhelming trying to balance, what you already were doing, and that's an additional. But yeah, like you said, with time it gets better, and I do it whenever I get a spare moment. Like, I check in, or I do a training or something, right? So it comes with time, and it's okay to feel overwhelmed at the beginning. You don't have to know everything all at once. You just take it one step at a time. um, and what about you, Sanadu? How were
Yeah,
you?
yeah. You know what? Well, as they say, when there is a will, there is a way, right? To begin with, you have to tell yourself, why did I start this business? We all have reason. When we join this online space, our reasoning might not be the same, but we have different reason. So when you have that reason, dream, and goals, whatever it is, you will make the time. If you have to rearrange things, you will rearrange things. Yeah, at the beginning, it can be like all of you said, overwhelming, the training, this and that, especially if you never been in online space. This is something new. I mean, it was new to me. Yeah, I was overwhelmed. I was frustrated because I never had social Facebook page before, creating that. At the same time, you know, after you done a few things, it become addictive. For me, that's how I felt. I start enjoying it. I never liked, believe it or not, when I finish my work, 5 o'clock, my computer is off. I don't want to see computer again. When I'm home on the weekend, I don't want to touch computer that much. I never liked online thing. But one good thing, I mean, I would say good thing came out of this starting this business. I'm learning a lot of new skills, a lot of things. That, the starting point, the beginning, frustration to learn how to do this, how to do that, it became easier and easier and easier. And then you start, finding time, and then you just focusing on your goal, whatever your goal is, right? It's financial freedom, it's time freedom, or you want to travel, you want to make money, or this and that. That alone will motivate you to balance if you're still working full time and running this online business.
Definitely. Awesome. Amazing nuggets here. So I hope you guys are finding value. If you're watching us on the replay, you're finding value and you're getting a little bit clarity more on the business. We'll move to our next question. What would you say to our viewers who question the legitimacy of the business or are skeptical?
Okay, all right. So first of all, I would say about the legitimacy of the business. If it wasn't legitimate, we will not be here. We will not be like showing us our life, what we do for living, and we will not share all our history with you. You know, because we don't want you to know too much about us if we want you to scam. So that's how you realize it a little bit between a scam and people be real. But I would just say, you know, I've been there too. You know, I didn't know nothing about it. You know, I had my doubts and I had my insecurity too. I didn't believe in myself. I didn't know that was something for me. I didn't believe this was true because it cannot be true. Can you? The only way the way they raised me. Oh, I think a lot of people realize that I'm more if you coming from I would say it's not Latin, but I like for the Caribbean culture, we say that you have to go to school. That's what your parents say. You know, go to school, get a degree, and put to work, and you will make money. And then we start realizing that we're doing all of that, and we're not moving forward. You know, we're not realizing we're not getting all the results, you know, because but that's the way that we raise, you know, that's the way they program us, and that's not true. You know, there is other ways that we can earn money, there is other way that we can have everything that we want, you know. But the first of all, I always say to everyone that contact me about the business and they are really interested, do your research, you know. Don't base your decision in about assumption or ideas that you have, because a lot of people say, well, I'm interested, but they always have been against to the online space. They don't know nothing about the online space, so they say it's not good, it's a scam. But you know, all of that is in your mind. Is you don't know nothing about it. You know what I mean? So do your research and start looking. If he, a lot of these 9 to 5 jobs, you know, they are moving online, so there is something there. You know, so I started looking at it, why this big bad platform I'm moving to this online space, and why can I not do it? Okay, so I start doing your research and I start learning why the marketing online, you know. And second, we have a proven system, you know. It's nothing new, it's nothing new, guys. Digital marketing is been there for a while, you know, and that's the future, you know. Like big companies are doing just digital marketing. It's been there, that's what we do. We do digital marketing. Just learn when you do your research, and and it show you why digital marketing is a good for your business, because you are doing that connection to people. And we provided the good part is online is all around the world. So just you don't base just your, when you're selling something, you just don't base on your location. Now you're selling something around the world. That's what we're talking about, business, no. And so what that transfer to online business is like, it's just not on your square. You can connect people from China, people from Germany. So just look at the possibility they can be offered. And that's our reality, you know what. I don't know, like, if you are skeptical, I understand. I was there, but that didn't stop me, you know. I wasn't, I didn't let my skepticism to put in my way. I used my skepticism because I was a skeptical. So I started asking questions. I started looking around, you know. So don't let your, yes, you don't know. or you are skeptical about something, but don't let you to stop right there. Move forward. Why am I skeptical? Why I don't believe on this? And start doing your research, and that will help you to open your mind as well, and to start moving from fear to failure. Like you're moving from that space to start looking for succeed. You start looking for, I want something better. You start having knowledge is important. And when you start moving from that barrier, you will be close to your goals. Maybe when you realize and you start looking all of this, maybe this business is not for you. You realize that, but that's okay. You have the knowledge now, and you have what's going on. And then 5 years from now, it's like, oh, maybe now I understand that business. Let me contact with this the same person that was interested to when it start right now. So skepticism at the end, guys, is normal. We all have it. I probably and we are skeptical in everything, but that's not the reason, and that didn't stop me. That give me, in other words, that give me an opportunity to change my life. And that's what I'm sharing with you guys today.
Amazing. That's so good. Thank you for sharing that. And I'll just go to the last question because we're running a little over time. Is there anything else you want to share with the viewers today?
Sorry, guys. I know I talk a lot.
That's not an issue. We have
um,
no issue with that.
we love talking here, but anyway, so simple. If you are looking for a way to improve your situation, your life that you are now, you want more freedom, you want more financial stability, you want more opportunity. If you're thinking that, it's because where you are now is not giving you that. So if you are in that square and it's not giving you that, move from the square and start looking for solutions. you know and the good thing, like what we offer, our business model, you don't need experience, you don't need to be an expert in anything. We actually teach you, you are learning. You don't need to be tech expert. Like we have people here that start our business are when they're after they retire after 65, or we also have a lot of young people that start when they are just 19. So it's the scale. Just start looking for something that actually will change your life and will not stop your dreams and will not stop your willingness to be more, to have more time with your family, with your loved ones. So, and don't wait for the perfect time. So I think that was my mistake. For everyone that's watching you, I was just looking for a perfect time. Well, I may want to work another year to make more money, so then I can do something. Don't wait for the perfect time. The perfect time is now, guys. If you're watching us and anything that we say resonate with you, maybe just we maybe there is something there. Like, just connect with anyone, doesn't matter who, and start, so you can start moving from that square, because where you are right now is not giving you results. So start looking for something that will give you results, and just start. Go right now. Go and register. No, I'm joking. But it's just take action, in a way, learning, knowledge, whatever action you need, just do it, because that square is not giving you results. Okay.
Amazing. Thank you so much. You really shared a lot of like golden nuggets. And I like the way you shared your story, and I hope a lot of other people can, understand, because I know we do a lot of videos, and sometimes, in one video, they don't understand what you're saying, So I hope, this interview here today gives you guys a little bit more clarity. And thank you, Yassi. It was an amazing session here with you today. It was fun. It was entertaining, and we learned a lot about you too. And thank you for giving us your time today.
No, thank you for having me, and thank you to your audience and your viewers to give me the space to share my history. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Sanadu, any
Yes.
last before
Yeah.
we?
Thank you, Yasin, for sharing your amazing journey and also sharing very powerful, and there's a lot of nugget here to take, for the viewer. And I also thank the viewer wherever you are watching us from. Just drop us a comment and what you got uh, out of this today, and where you tuning from, so we know, where our viewers coming, because our business is global. For example, Yasin background Cuba, my background Ethiopia,
I'm from Guyana.
Guyana.
All around the world, guys.
So we are, international business. So we are very grateful for Yasin giving us your time. We know this business can be busy and overwhelming, but we made it. So hope you got some value, and thank you for watching us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you so much for
three,
watching us.
three different background, but we're all here in Canada. It's
Yes.
amazing what you can do with this online business. Okay, thank you guys so much, and that's it from us today. Until next week, we'll have another episode for you guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.